fuck do you play hard to get with a stripper?
Jim sure did.
I guess you could call him a pioneer.
That's improv for you.
A tradition we already know.
The mafia?
Hey, any degree of sizing up your opponent requires some theatricality.
So, Chuck, what's this film of yours about?
Oh, it's simple really. It's about a space virus.
Space virus.
Yeah, a scientific expedition to go out of space to retrieve a virus that contaminates our solar system.
Sounds expensive.
Well, now you see why we've had the trouble.
Well, here he is, the man himself.
Hey. Nice dressing. But I tell you, that doc's the best guy in town.
Aye, well, I must say, for there to be a doctor in town who specialises in this sort of stuff, you cunts must sure visit a lot.
Well, once our business here is concluded, there's no reason we can't be civil.
Civil? Ah, that shooting me would have been more civil.
Hey, why about we buy you a drink, you jolly even, huh?
Joe, whatever this guy wants. I must say, that bartender, you know, sure takes things like bullet wounds in her stride.
What the hell is this?
Oh, shit.
So, the director gets kidnapped by the mafioso and you think it's classified, do you?
Sally, you had a lot on your plate. What did you want to...
A lot on your plate! Chuck could have been killed!
Oh, Sally, please. When I get shot over this.
Oh, and I feel so sorry for you.
Oh, I'm very grateful.
Don't know what's worse. The fact that you fuck over your friends or that you don't even take the credit for it.
Look, Sally.
Oh, here we go. Chuck come to defend Hoffman as usual. I just don't understand. Why don't you start trimming the fat around here? I mean, what has Hoffman ever really done for you?
Well, actually sort of pulled it out of the bag here.
And who the fuck are you?
Name's Gordon Firewater. Friend Mike and I here represent the interests of a certain New York-based mafia family. Also, had a little radio show.
And what has that got to do with anything?
Sorry, but had we not been involved with Mr. Hoffman, then, well, shit would have then went tits up, wouldn't it? But I can't really testify for him being a good man.
And why are you two involved?
Well, once Mr. Hoffman came in, we realised that Mr. Lorenzo, our fantastic, kind, lovely boss, well, he wouldn't be too happy. So, had you actually swindled any normal sort of psychopath out of the vast amount of money that you did, you would all likely be dead at this point. However, given that Mike and I are actually here, we can sort of get him off your tracks.
You'd do that?
No, we would not.
Oh no, you know you won't.
Look, I don't know if you've watched too many movies in your radio station, but down here in the real reality of life, these kind of things usually end with me losing a limb.
Yeah, but how many of them actually have the absolute trust of Lorenzo?
It doesn't matter who's embezzling Lorenzo's money. If he finds out, he's going to board the first plane and handle it personally. He likes the violent part.
Right. Who's Lorenzo?
He's our boss, Charles. Come on, keep up.
Look, Gordon, I appreciate you've learned to love life here. I really do. But I also know that someone who's seen what Lorenzo's capable of won't forget them easy.
You're right.
Suggestion. Maybe we're approaching this from the wrong angle. Maybe in order to get funding for something this big, we need to prove ourselves first. In order to prove ourselves, we can make a small, low-budget indie with a great plot and developing characters.
Josh, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I wouldn't be much of a director if I didn't point out that my own personal weaknesses lie in the areas you just described as most important if we were to try this.
That's why you get someone whose strengths outweigh your weaknesses. And I happen to know the guy who fixed the bug.
Wait.
I can't think of anybody else to move.
Aren't you the same guy who just this afternoon gave me a ton of shit over my writing?
Also said you'd make a great writer, given the opportunity.
Yeah,
And today's the day, buddy boy. Chuck, what do you think?
I think it's a damn good idea.
aren't we forgetting that already sizable about the amount of money that your wild card here already blown?
Well, that's all right. We can deal with that. All we need to do is take back the budget enough to fund Hibbert's operation. Then we can make our movie with what's left, turn a profit, and put it back in Lorenzo's account before he even knows it's missing. What? Just making the best of a bad situation here.
Aye, whatever you say, Dollface.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Aren't you still in the doghouse?
Well, that all depends on the men with the guns.
Well, if I'm going native, that hardly gives me a vote.
Look, I can make a decent comparison between our walks of life. I mean, movie making and the mafia, but none of you seem to be disheartened. You've all developed the dickhead gene that's necessary to, well, to broker with psychopaths. Paul, if my sister doesn't break you on the first night, you got my blessing.
Well, I am very glad that you passed your cannon fodder test. But you left the other matter very ambiguous.
I'm saying that if shit hits the fan for a second time, I've got every faith that these people will come up with a plan. A plan convoluted enough to send Lorenzo to a premature grave. Suicide.
Yeah, I've got it.
So we go ahead. To the bitter end. I want the concept on my desk by Monday.
You don't have a desk.
I know that. It's the same. Fine. I want a concept on his desk by Monday.
He's off. Yeah, keeping Lorenzo off your back is going to keep us with ours, the white-boarded.
Just keep your heads down as far as you can. We'll be seeing you.
Good luck.
Aye, well done, Josh, but see in the future, you mind revealing your plan before anybody dies?
Mike, listen, if you don't want me dating your sister,
Hey.
you just have to say.
It's out of my hands. She's all you got to worry about now.
What did he mean by that?
Well, Mike sort of entered into a contract with your sister, which, if he was to beat the shit out of you, then it would be sort of breaching that. However, a relationship between one such as yourself and one such as Jennifer has worked out so rarely that one such as myself can't actually fathom an example where it's worked.
I'm sure something will come to you.
Yeah. See you around.
Back time.
Morrison,
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for my date with Jennifer.
I know that. I mean, what are you doing? Under what circumstances does this situation play out positively?
Hey, I haven't heard you complaining until now.
Oh, well, you know, that might be doing with something that I was used as a human target.
Well, if you've got something to say, go ahead.
Well, not to detract from your obvious charms, but you've never really had a relationship that's ended well, and now you're entering one with a whole new set of variables that you have absolutely no frame of reference for. And I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you're not going to be worried that she'll be a little more refined than you?
I'm more worried by the fact that you couldn't come up with a better word than refined.
Look, buddy, I'm no writer, I just freestyle, okay?
Hey, aren't you worried that he's not going to be as fine as you?
Not
that is any of my little brothers of business, but it's different in real life.
Different. Different how?
For multiple reasons.
Like what?
Okay, you must know. It is different in real life because there is no pressure on either participant to live up to the high bar set by the reservations whenever the clients are being paid to arouse. Why? Without cameras around, the two participants even have time to talk about things such as their feelings.
Yeah, but doesn't that feelings part get in the way of the main event?
And this is only a theory, you understand. The idea is that the feelings part helps strengthen the connection between the two, so the main event is even more satisfying when it finally happens. Maybe when you grow up, you'll experience that for yourself, huh?
So, where are you taking her?
For a walk.
That
Yeah.
it? Oh, I can't wait to hear about this second take.
For your information, I happen to believe that there's no better way to strengthen a connection than through walking and talking.
What's up?
Well, because walking helps take your mind off any reservations you might have about the other person. With this particular law out of the way, both parties are free to discuss whatever subject they so desire.
I see. And, what reservations would these be then, Paul?
Huh?
Well, you're the one who brought it up, so you must have some reservations about me.
Well, I've already seen you naked, so I'm saying I'm past to get to know you, Clarke.
Ah, but you'll never truly know me until you've seen my naked body in the flesh.
You certainly have a high opinion of yourself.
No higher than your opinion of me. What, nothing?
Well, I guess there is one thing.
Go ahead, I am all ears.
You said you'd taken up offers in the past, so yes, what makes this different?
Well, how about I answer that for later? So, you're a writer.
Well, that's what I tell people. I'm actually an international spy. My scripts contain coded messages about the secrets I've learned.
That's fascinating. I just can't get past how hard that must be, like writing a full script.
Well, it's hard sometimes. Sometimes I just breeze right through it. It's all about waiting for that perfect time of year when my inspiration and enthusiasm line up.
I know they say an idea is all you need, but I tried writing before and I can't get past the first few pages.
Well, you just got to borrow from conversations to flesh out your characters. I mean, you listen up, then once in a while you'll hear something that leads you into a perfect conversation that perfectly suits your characters.
So you eavesdrop some people, do you?
Hey, I defy any member of the human race to say they've never overheard something that wasn't meant for them. Besides, working in a shop, sometimes it's inevitable.
And do all conversations you overhear go into notebook for future reference?
Not all of them. Like I say, just those special times a year when the ultimate idiot who has the world totally wrong gets so committed to his wrongness, comes in and monologues for so long that by the time he reaches you, you both invented a backstory for him and can no longer hold in the laughter.
Well, my weekly shopping trip will never be the same again.
Seriously, you never tried that though? You said you tried writing.
Tried being the key word. You can imagine how it is. No one expects a porn star to write anything filmable.
I can take it down. I mean, if you've got something to say, then say it. That's the logic of it, you're in it.
Well, you're a pretty good tutor, Mr. McIntyre. Any more advice?
Well, it's not like I can base a whole character journey on things I overhear. I mean, that stuff's okay for side characters, but actually the best stuff comes from talking to them.
Really? I mean, if I've known someone for so long, the conversation would get, I don't know, predictable.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You see, we've got this symbiotic relationship thing that puts us 5 steps ahead of anyone else trying to start a conversation. Therefore, we can take our conversation further than the rest of you weak human people. That is when he's not getting the relationship advice.
A relationship advice?
Yeah, I guess when you know someone that long, you get protected and see where the other one's downfall's going to come from before even they do.
And what do you say about me?
Well, he pointed out that my totally unintentional period of abstinence, combined with your exceptional skill in certain areas, kind of puts us in different places. Besides, never had a relationship that didn't end without, what do they say, extreme emotional turmoil.
Well, you asked me why I went out. You're right. I have so many opportunities with so many different men. Yeah, on the face of things, maybe seem more suitable. But none of those guys that I have ever dated are ever sincere enough to sit around and ask me what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling about whatever's going on that day. We first met Paul. He seemed like a nice guy. Well, now I feel obliged to see where it all takes us.
But you did say you'd taken up offers in the past.
Hey, drunken sex! It doesn't count. I was out of my mind.
Gotta say, for someone whose job doesn't involve a lot of talking, you're not too bad at it.
Well, I guess this walking thing of yours really works, huh?
So, what do you think?
Well, the guy certainly has an active mind.
Maybe that's what we need right now.
Are you okay? I mean, I know you've been working on your sci-fi for years now, but I just can't imagine how this will make you feel.
Like I said, maybe that's what we need right now. If I had to keep working on this one, in the next 10 years I've got nowhere. At least this way, it's got a chance of going ahead.
Chuck, we'll make it. You know, I've always known that you'll do well. I've always been by your side on this.
Thanks, sir. I don't think I say that often enough. I don't thank you for everything. For that, I'm sorry.
Even though she knows absolutely nothing about cinema.
Hey, what?
I'm not saying that watching films doesn't qualify as homework, as much as filling in reports about how your productivity is.
I'm sure you know everything, do you, Mr. Hoover?
Well, I feel justified that my passion drives me. Not that your loyalty to a childhood friend doesn't qualify you. The point is, really, Sally, is that maybe you should think about these things before you try to tell how different we are.
I think the fact that it's leading to some sort of come-on should be proof enough of how different we are.
Dear time.
Yeah, I really got to run. I've got a lot of work to do.
Wait there, I'll come back.
Hi guys.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nearly forgot. Due to the recent budget cuts, I've hired Josh here as part-time crew. Now, I think that's awfully responsible of me.
Not paying my notes off the landline does not give you brownie points, but good try.
Thank God you're all here.
You look rattled.
Not rattled enough. I'm going.
Right, I've got to run.
So, is this an addition or are you actually in a tight spot?
Well, a tight spot would be an understatement. Look, fellas, I know that giving me a fake beating doesn't really classify us as best pals, but in Paul's absence, I need your help. Any man that allows me to fuck him like that's a pal of mine. Aye. Well, you see, it's my girlfriend, we're getting married.
Married? You've only been out for 4 months.
Well, you see, we were at the exact point that you'd expect a couple who'd been dating for 4 months to be at, but until she's seen this man dragging me away at gunpoint, she's thinking other things.
That never scared her.
No, quite the opposite in fact. You know, I had to tell her that I was taken away for a big surprise bridal shower that would be followed up by a proposal. And now she's ecstatic! She's fucking phoning up venues and asking for their rates! So what's this got to do with us? Well, what's this got to do with you? What's this got to do with you? What the hell am I going to do?
this way. I mean, we never got the budget by standing around arguing.
We did stand around and argue quite a bit.
Look, all I'm saying, is indulge her. Give her chocolates, for romance. And then, she might be infatuated with you so much that she goes, you know what, lovey-dovey, I don't need marriage. You're the only man for me. Or, the more likely event, she might just leave you with some cunt for a bigger cock.
Let's not think like that now, pal. Let's see, like you said, we've got a good thing going. I could make it work, so I could.
I think we're both mates some here. Congratulations are in order. Welcome to the club.
Cheers.
That sounds like Big Hoffy has got a stag party to plan. I hope you like to eye who comes.
Look, I appreciate it, man, but you don't need to give me a job.
Look, all I'm saying is, I have a good feeling about Jen and Paul. And I kind of like it here. Look, I know how much you hate me, guys. I'm just trying to keep the partnership going.
But can you guarantee we'll have the same chemistry? You know, all it takes is one bad show and our relationship's in tatters. Even worse so if I just left.
I mean, you said yourself that the time was going to stay on. I was just trying to keep us going. So?
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Oh, what are we going to do? We need some more chalk.
Yeah, nice backhand. Come on.
No thanks.
Wise, I guess. My friends always tell me I should quit. Not that they're being pushy, you understand. They're just concerned for my well-being.
Sounds like you get nice friends.
I value my friends, Charles.
Shoot it.
There's your name, is it not? Charles? Or Chuck? Perhaps since this discussion has been centered around friendship, I should call you Chuck. That's how your friends refer to you, yes? I'd like us to be friends, Chuck. That can only happen if there is an immediate mutual cooperation between us.
Lorenzo.
You got it in one.
Look, I swear.
Don't even think I'm gonna buy that struggling director bullshit you fed my idiot nephew and his friend.
Mate,
Yes. Mike is my nephew. Jennifer is my niece. We're all one big happy family when it comes to weddings, funerals, and other such social engagements. But I take my business very seriously. And I ain't about to sit around and watch them fuck up a reputation that I have spent years building.
sounds reasonable.
I'm glad you think so. You have 24 hours. Don't do anything stupid.
Just when you think the skies have cleared, you can see the promised land in the distance.
Idiot nephew. Is that all he thinks of me?
Mike, I don't think it's...
All those years we talked about!
Right.
He thinks his overseas investments just manage themselves then.
Get it.
What are we gonna do?
like I said, we had a plan convoluted enough to send Lorenzo to a premature grave.
It's immensely pleasurable.
Hey, I'm telling the story here, alright? I don't know. It just takes a toll after a while. I thought I'd do some traveling, find a sense of purpose. Like I've lived and see the world and all its cultures, or I don't know, something like that.
So you came to Glasgow?
Well, Mike was already here, so it made sense. Plus, everyone's got to start somewhere.
All good, we found you, thank God.
Yes, you found us. Well done there, buddy boy.
Aye, we really need to set dates in the future for this sort of stuff.
Doesn't matter too much, I mean, we're all here.
Yeah, see, we were right about this man, Jennifer. All I had to do was pluck up the courage and ask. And well, can I introduce you to the future Mrs. Morrison?
Morrison's next last name, Julia's was his
It's my fiance, guys, yeah. She said yes.
Oh. Oh, congratulations! This is overwhelming.
Not the least bit surprising.
Hmm?
Well, you two, I mean... Paul! Okay, didn't even have to ask for a Deus Ex Machina there.
What?
Me and you need to talk now.
Hoffman, I believe you know Nick.
Aye, bloody, when the flare, couldn't get married, don't give a fuck.
So, you two must be so happy.
What did you mean, bloody on the floor?
What?
Oh, it's a drinking expression.
Oh, good haul.
It certainly appears so.
Can't imagine, I mean, it must be kind of awkward what with you and Nick.
Me and... I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I barely know Nick.
But you told me you guys used to date.
Oh, yeah, well, you see,
Look, Joe, we need to go now, Ken.
Nick, what are you telling me?
Oh, Paul and Hoffman, they've just got a problem, they need to solve it.
Does this problem have anything to do you lying to me about this woman?
Sorry, I should have told you Paul was dating a porn star.
A porn star?
Aye.
He was talking about the fact that you've never met this woman. You said you're a... Okay, I think this has been a bit too much for one evening.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Just leave me alone.
Feel free to jump in at any point, stop me incriminating myself.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm not used to breaking this kind of shit up.
No, I'm sure the porn industry's much more straightforward.
Mind explaining how you managed to get engaged and break up all in less than 2 hours since we last spoke?
I don't know what you're fucking moaning about. If you didn't have lady troubles, we wouldn't be in this situation.
What are you going on about?
Have you ever tried to have a normal conversation with a nice girl?
Don't you bring Jennifer into this?
Jennifer is exactly who I'm talking about! She's just a byproduct of your relationships with other people are so disjointed that you can't even sit down with a nice girl and have a nice date.
Where's this coming for all of a sudden?
Can you honestly deny this? Seriously, if your last relationship hadn't ended so badly, would you be in a place where a shorter relationship would be so high risk that if it all fucks up, you can just stand back and say, hey, it was a 1 in a million shot anyway, doesn't matter.
I think Jennifer's great.
Ah, well, thanks to her and you, I've lost the best thing that's ever happened to me. We'll see you after.
No seriousness. What does it matter what Joey thinks of me? She really is the best thing that's ever happened to her. It's good for your fucking girlfriend, right? You alright?
No, Paul, no, I'm not. Give me some time to think.
Jennifer!
No, Paul. I won't be your only chance.
Not that I'm emotionally overwhelmed by this whole heartbreak moment. There is just the pressing concern of my immediate death to worry about.
Right on. You're a classic example of the expression, some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Go, Goldie! Ricky's favourite, you all does, how do you do? Big one, Goldie, big one! Damn it! Come on! Get that boy, I'm always here for you. Let's go for a ride. What's your mother's name? Why did you say that name?
Why do I need to brace myself for everything getting broken?
Have you never seen a Western?
Thought this was
a typical staple of that genre.
Isn't this supposed to be a sci-fi?
Well, there's a time travel scene.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but based upon the chatter I've heard of many patrons of this bar over the years, coupled with my own extracurricular activities. But, don't most movies have fake bars made for this kind of thing?
This isn't exactly Hollywood, Joe.
Yeah. For as long as we've known you, you have been the most stoic with barmaids. I mean, don't tell me that you're not going to drop this don't fuck with me persona now, are you?
Well, if it's for the sake of my bar,
of course,
then...
you're not. So, see this thing through to its end. We'll go down in the history of independent cinema as a fucking legend.
Fine speech.
I'll have my moments. Aren't you supposed to be here?
Just need to wait, I suppose.
Hey!
Nice bar, this. Much money in it?
Hey, Lorenzo, what are you doing?
What, a patron of the bar can't engage the staff in conversation?
Oh, you can do anything you want. Why are you in Glasgow?
I thought it was about time I checked on my overseas investments. After all, what kind of businessman would I be if I left the hired help to their own devices?
Hired help? Good one, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, are the other boys coming? It's just weird to see you alone.
I'm here to see some jackasses that done me wrong. Now, I felt this was something I should handle personally. The boys, well, they disagreed. So now they're spending the night thinking about the future.
These jackasses you mentioned must have done something real bad to get you out.
Let's say that, Michael. But of course, it might have been better if we'd had this conversation a month ago. You know, maybe I get a phone call. Hey, Uncle Lorenzo, things are going great across the pond. Sure, we had some trouble with some wise asses just there, but don't worry. I took care of it. You know, For all your failings, I really expected better from you two. Now I come over here to find out that not only have you made me some new enemies, but these enemies are running around town with nothing to worry about while you two sit in a bar night after night bantering! Back. Your health. It's a good job for you two that these dumb fucks make so much noise covering their tracks. You know, I always say it's in the little details. You gotta leave just enough information to leave the other party disinterested. If you start selling the same story 12 different ways to 12 different guys, then the big guy upstairs starts to notice that things ain't right. If you two want to do something useful, then get behind me and get ready to jump in front when the bullets start flying. If you make it through this, you did your darn service. And if not, well, I got me 2 less problems to worry about. Wow. Time to perfection. Hey, have another word. You know it's rude to make the guest start the conversation, right?
Just assumed you had something to say.
Yeah, I had a story in mind, but it'd be wasted on your type.
You already have us pegged.
Gave yourself away the minute you walked in. When I see you, I think of my father, and I see the downfall inevitable in that.
You must have had a joyful upbringing.
Now, my father was a good man. He was a well-liked man. He got along with everyone in the neighborhood where we grew up. My grandfather saw this, you see, and he did not like it. I mean, sure, it was fine for a while, and you want the best for your kids, but he knew that one day his boy would have to take over the family business. And for that, he would need balls. My father was weak this way. He couldn't hold his own in a fight. Hell, he couldn't hold his own in a heated argument. Move. One day, I was just a kid at the time. We go to this grocery store, and there's this wise guy cashier on duty. Now, it turns out we turned up on the day that he didn't feel like pulling his weight. And I mean, hey, it's my father we're talking about. What's he going to do about it? Maybe if my uncle hadn't taught me about things like honor and decency, things would have gone differently that day. But since he did, let's just say that cashier don't have the good looks to back up his wise guy attitude no more.
Is this supposed to intimidate me? Or is it just an icebreaker?
It's a demonstration of your weakness. You slack off because you ain't never had no one to challenge you. But I'm gonna give you one chance. Who do you work for, and what the fuck have they done with my money?
All right, Josh. I'll take it for here.
Oh no.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, shit.
I respect that young Joshua here's been trying to be brave, but I think Mr. Lorenzo would like to see who's in charge of this little operation.
And that would be you.
You see, I respect that you pride yourself to be the unbreakable force of intimidation in the working man. I really do respect that, I do. You see, me and you, we're not that different after all.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some enlightening on that one.
Well, you see, I'm a salesman. Not in the usual sense, you understand. No. What I'm selling is a lot more important. You see, I work in the cinema business. And as you know, people can't go around without creating interpersonal relationships. And this is where I would come in. You see, I would put important person number 1 next to important person number 2. And let them create their magic. You see, my good friend, this is where you can come in.
I gotta admit, I don't know much about salesmanship, but one little tidbit I did pick up is the idea that a salesman should make clear what he's trying to sell before he tries to sell it. And in that, sir, you have failed.
Come on now, Lorenzo. I'm not saying extortion is...
Fuck this.
Oh! The other fucking shooter!
Sorry, he's getting on my nerves.
What the fuck?
someone else coming in.
You!
Lorenzo!
What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh, well, it's about time for my evening
I
drink.
don't think so. You're not coming any closer.
Come again.
It just so happened that we were discussing some important business before you arrived. So if you'd kindly move on.
See you later, fellas. Guess we'll have to catch one later.
Oh, I get it now. Now, I thought you being across the pond the same time as me and my boy was a coincidence. But nah, this was your father's doing, wasn't it? Did you two jokers know about this?
We just didn't want to put you under any undue stress.
Stress! Oh, I see. You let the father of this piece of shit spin you so far out of proportion that you couldn't bear to see my heart break over the news, huh?
Did he just call me a piece of shit?
Shut up!
Now's not the fucking time.
I sent you two over here to get you out of the way of my clients. Worst case scenario, some asshole leaves you dead in an alley. Not my problem. Best case, this little vacation actually makes men out of you. You want to show me that you've learned something? Shoot this piece of shit!
What?
In order to grow up, you gotta let go of your childhood toys.
But he's not their toy, is he, Lorenzo?
Dad?
Shut up! I'll deal with you later.
Shane, I wasn't expecting you.
I see that. After all, you were planning on using my boy as a piñata, was it?
You know how it is. Kids, you gotta set them straight.
This is how you think we do business? My boy gets a little out of hand and you just jump right in? If you have a problem with this little asshole, you come to me.
A little out of hand? You call squandering my money a little out of hand? No. Now I've been cheated, and I demand retribution.
Big words. But from what I understand, your boys there knew all about this, and I don't see them being punished.
How I deal with my soldiers is my own business.
I see. So it's one rule for you, and another for the rest of us. Well, I think it's time for new management.
What, like you? Nah, I never liked you, Shane. I always knew you were planning something behind my back. You think I'm gonna let you take away what I've built over my dead body?
Very nice, very nice.
And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've just about shat myself. Pour me a drink.
What you want?
Fucking idiot.
I say, that went even better than I could have expected, even with the wild card thrown in. Well, let's get on. Oh, I think my friend Mike's got this sorted.
Lorenzo, I think we owe you an explanation in a few moments, you can't let. You see, your big downfall was your immediate dismissal of the whole director story. Now, I wasn't there for your conversation with Chuck, but I'm going to go out and say that what he said wasn't exactly fabrication. And knowing you've closed off the way you're easily doing this, you left us no choice but to get you off our backs. Permanently.
Well, we hoped you'd die, you do understand.
Oh, no. Paralysis would have been enough.
I'm not getting it. Oh, don't worry, it makes sense.
And to tell you the truth, the whole thing has to go to our good friend Paul. Because as soon as we told him about our friend Jim, he had a plan ready to go.
Well, Jim, looks like your chronic masturbation's finally paid off.
You see, if you'd just left Jim to his own devices instead of sending us two to go kick the shit out of him that one time, you'd be fine. But it turns out you'd already fractured the already strained tolerance of shame. Look, Sally.
Oh,
Just
no,
where
I don't think so. You're not covering up another one of Hoffman's. Do I even want to know?
I'm sure you find quite entertaining.
Now, Lorenzo, there's still one more thing I gotta discuss with you before you leave us. You always talk about legacy, and as you know, as soon as people back home find out that yourself and Shane killed each other, a long and bloody battle will soon take place. Now, judging on the amount of time we have, I can't think of a better venture to relocate your funds to than this hopefully prosperous activity, shall we say. You
are one conniving little bastard.
Well, that just about wraps things up.
I don't believe this.
Don't spend it all at once, huh?
So what? We're just supposed to go on like nothing happened?
Well, I suppose you could consider Lorenzo here as an anonymous benefactor.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose the dead mafioso is not about to be raising any eyebrows.
I have to admit, it worked out better than we thought it would.
Well, I'd love to plan future prospects with you guys, but I kind of have life stuff to sort out now, so see you in the morning.
Just remember to clock in on time, buddy boy.
Oh, sounded like a real producer now.
Producer! Come on, how do you really see yourselves going forward?
Hey, you seem to have a pair of guys like us can come in handy.
Come in handy. I've seen you two guys come in, ruin everything, and barely scrape your way out of it.
So, well, be fair, Sally. You could come in useful.
Oh, shut up,
Paul! Don't stay away too long. If I've learned anything from that conversation I've just escaped, good to have you around should things get worse.
Don't worry, Charles. I'm back just as soon as I've sorted my rather fragmented life out.
Worst comes to worst, I think you've got enough material for another script.
Now you really are sounding like Hoffman.
I am a simple man, so I sing the simple songs. Never been so much in love, and never hurt so bad at the same time. I am a simple man, and I play a simple tune. Wish that
Hey, man.
Oh, I'd almost given up on you. So, how'd the last night go?
You know, the usual drunken perverts, harsh language, two dead mobsters. The usual.
Oh, cool. So, you in the clear then?
In the clear with enough money to establish yourselves as a new superpower, yeah. What's this?
Oh, it's a new programme. It's about this guy, his pal, he takes a chance on something, and he only really thinks about how it's going to affect him, you know. And then he realises how well it's going to prosper for his friend. He kind of realises he would probably do the same thing if he was in his shoes.
Sounds like a real dull show.
It's odd as shite, I don't know why I'm watching it.
Things out, Julie.
Could say that. I told you that you were so nervous to find a date for the wedding, you just stalked Jennifer until she said yes.
And this improved things.
Aye, did actually. She thinks it was kind of sweet. But anyway, we're getting married at the end of the year. And you know, I'd like you to be my best man.
Serious?
Deadly.
Yeah, sure. Of course I'll do it, man. So, how do you feel about it? I mean, only 2 days ago you'd never even thought about getting married.
You know, the path we've taken to get here, it's been a bumpy one, aye. But I think I'll make this work.
Oh dear.
So, How are you and Jennifer then?
I mean, maybe it's best if I just leave well alone. A girl like that doesn't exactly get complicated, does she?
Come on, man.
No. Nick, you were totally right the whole time. I mean, if I could make a normal relationship work, what was a crazy stunt like this going to work?
Look, I seen you go up and talk to her, and there was chemistry there when that happened.
Chemistry?
Aye! Bubbles, sparks and shit like that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you did go up and talk to her, and made a connection. Even if that connection did come out in a weird way.
She is great. I mean, not just how she looks. I mean, the first time in 2 years I felt like a conversation with a woman was actually going somewhere, you know?
Well, why don't you see where that ends?
See how things go. See.
Night night, bud.
Think you knew I was here?
That's it. These moments when I know more than him are so few and far between, they're the highlight of my year.
Morning, Danvers.
Nick, this was our wedding day.
Come on, Julie, it's my best pals trying to do my favour!
Right, you chose the most important day of my life. What was I supposed to tell my family?
Oh, just tell me I was having relationship troubles.
Well, that could have went better.
Hey, look at the bright side. At least Jen jumped out of the cake before they cut it. So what now?
What do you mean, MacDonald?
The plan going forward after all this.
Well, don't see how the breakdown of Nick and Julie's relationship affects our plan, so we go ahead.
Hey, I think you're undervaluing the stress that emotional turmoil can take on business.
Well,
No.
so, what now?
Well, I guess do what normal couples do. What do normal couples do?
I suppose this hotel must have a bedroom somewhere.
What else do normal couples do?
Ice cream? I mean, it doesn't have to be ice cream, it could be any form of fruit stuff.
No.